For at least 20 years now, governments of the region have battled to curtail militant activities, but insurgents continue to carry out attacks and expand, especially in countries like Burkina Faso and Mali. Security experts in the region say the key to their sustenance has been illicit funding.
There's what we describe as the oxygen that feeds terrorism. Funding is one of the components of that oxygen. So anytime they have access to funding, it allows them to continue their operation. It allows them to plan attacks. It allows them to recruit. It allows them to purchase more equipment. It also allows them to strategize.
Militants have been able to exert control over large swathes of land, installing their own governance structure and extracting taxes from the locals to grease their operations. This is in addition to money made from abductions for ransom and illegal mining.
This particular mining, illegal mining, fuels, militancy, banditry, and generally terrorism that happens in Nigeria and West Africa. So it is a very big business. It's an illegal economy. And then, of course, you can see that Boko Haram has been buying, sophisticated weapons and all those kind of stuff. And these are all coming from this illegal mining, because the kind of gold that we are selling, that is being sold outside, it's a lot of money.
Most of the gold from illegal mining sites run by the militants often make their way abroad, leading to accusations that foreign countries may be aiding them.
When you go to a place like Dubai, there's a place called African Gold Market, and you go to African Gold Market, what they smuggle into that place is about 5,000 kilograms of gold in the market, but illegally the market is supplied with about 15,000 kilograms. That's 3 times bigger than what, officially, the government, officially sends out. So it's very lucrative economy, and it's an underground business. And then, of course, most of the money got from this is laundered, and then, of course, they buy arms and ammunition and take it back into Africa, where it fuels most of the terrorist groups, either in Central African Republic, Nigeria, or even in Burkina Faso and Mali.
Tracking and cutting off the funding sources of terrorist organizations have been a huge struggle for authorities in the region.
So a lot of their revenue-generating capabilities are hidden inside what is called a shadow economy. Now, shadow economies are economies that are outside the formal economy. In most instances, they move money within that shadow economy. And unfortunately, in the Sahel region that we're discussing, the shadow economies in most of the countries is huge. We're talking of trillions, billions to trillions of naira, depending on which country, of US dollars, depending on which of the countries you are discussing.
So as the insurgents continue to get funding, governments in the region will face the heavy burden of cutting the militants off of their ring of illicit money. DG Bademasi, CGTN, Lagos.